Cos, hit the link if you could. If you hear me. Be patient, people. I'm trying to get Cos up here. I never did this before. Have patience. Cos, you out there? Hit the link in the chat. Should work. I think I'm waiting for you too. I gotta definitely figure this stuff out. Cos, you can hear me?
I can hear you good.
All right. 1 second though. Stay there. Don't leave.
Okay.
Let me try to get this on now. How do I do that? And I think I'm in business. We are in business.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we live, right?
I'm not even sure, Cos. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, it says live 4 minutes.
Yeah, it says 4 minutes. So we good. What's up with you, man? What's
For
good?
4 minutes. Just chilling. Bless up. Bless up. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Just having some lunch. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. If you give me one, just give me 1 quick second so I could cam up with us, with
Okay.
myself too.
No problem.
Okay, hold it down. Close to the people right
All right. Salute, salute. I can't really see the audience right now, but salute to everybody. Hopefully, you guys had a productive morning. You know what I mean? It's just me and the brother Kumba. We all in salute to the brother Smitty Brim. The brother Eric. Be right back. And so, what's going on in the news? Anything y'all want us to speak about? Any questions? You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's blazing up here, man.
I think we rocking and rolling. I think.
Yeah, I hope
Bless
so.
up, bless up, bless up. It looks like it, but I gotta have to stream y'all stuff on the screen. So
Yes.
I could barely see the chat, but I can hear you clear. I got the headphones on and whatnot. So,
Yeah, we good. We good.
what's goody, bro? How you been? How's love? That's why you see my headphones.
Yes, yes, see your
See,
headphones,
I don't
kid.
want to see that. See, that looks funny. So I'm gonna.
They're beaming, beaming. I see that.
It's broken.
No, it
It's
actually
broken.
looks like it was made that way. You know what I mean?
It's like, you look like it got a battery hanging out the pack.
No.
It's not a big old battery. I'm all charged up. Good. It is difficult to figure out the StreamYard stuff, cause I ain't even gonna hold you.
No, it'll
Very,
come.
very, very, very difficult.
Yeah,
But I get
the more you play with it, the more you interact with it, you'll get it. You know what I mean?
definitely. Have you been messing around with the Flip app too?
Oh yeah, the flip. You know that's funny that you said that because I cashed out today and like 3 days ago. It wasn't that much. It was like $27, but I wasn't expecting it. I was like, yo, how do I do this? So boom, you just hook up
Mm.
your bank account or your debit card or whatever, and it goes straight to your debit card. So I mean, a little
Oh,
little $20 a day is not bad, especially if you're just letting it sit. You know what I mean? It's
right,
good.
right. The bread I have is all from watching videos, but it's not bread for you. It's like to buy stuff, to buy
Okay. Oh
stuff.
yeah, yeah. I think you could do both, but you see how it works, right? You see how it works, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's just on me to put in the effort to do the work
Yeah, yeah. It's just
to get
it's
with it.
social media. It's social media, so it just depends what type of audience you want. Like something like that, you could just like take clips off a line and just post it and let it run up. You know what I'm saying?
Take clips and post it, like even from YouTube.
Like you could download. Well, you're not on Instagram, but you go to WorldStar, and WorldStar lets you download their videos. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, you just
Bro,
press the screen, and then it say copy, and you copy and paste it. You know what I mean?
all right. Now I
And
know that I gotta spend more time on it though. I just been busy doing my thing, enjoying this grandfather thing. It is so dope.
oh man, congratulations
It
again,
is
man.
so dope, man. Like a whole new spirit, a whole new life. Like I can't even expect. I even
Right,
feel young, cuz I feel young. You warned me though.
right, right.
You warned.
It's like you become resetted. You know what I'm saying? Like you become younger. They bring you that joy. So you feel like
Mm,
more energized. It gives you more responsibilities. Positive responsibilities.
word up, word up. My son too. My older boy. He got a stream coming up, but it's gonna be on Discord,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
gonna be him and his friend, or his friend and
Mm-hmm.
the dad, his friend and the friend's dad, and me and him. Like he's
Oh,
inviting me to. They want to do a stream with father and son, but it's gonna be through Discord. I definitely send you a link. It's gonna be sometime this week. So,
okay. Okay. Wow. That's great, man. That's great.
hmm
Wow.
so for real, I'm looking forward to that. I hit him up this morning. I'm like, "Yo, Eve, what's good with that?" He's like, "I know you really want to do it, but
Uh huh.
you calling me to do it.
Right. Right.
You calling me,
And,
you
and, and,
calling
and
me."
it's and it's good because everything that you learned prior, you get to share with people. You know what I'm saying?
Experience, right, right. I'm just grateful to be around for my kids and be a part of their life today. That's a fact.
No, that's excellent. Yeah,
Time
that's
is
excellent.
time, but this grant, I can't even explain it. Cause like I think I told you this before, but I'm gonna say it again anyway. Like losing my little brother was like a part of me. I lost a part of me, and
Right.
with my grandbaby, it's like I feel full again.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, family, man, family. It's nothing like family, and now you get to whatever you didn't get a chance to do with your children or even yourself. You get to do with your grandbaby, man. And that's the most beautifulest part because when you see that glow in their eyes, man, it just fills you up. You know what I mean?
Amen to that. Amen. Let me see. Damn it, why is it so small though? I want to see it bigger. Yeah, I feel rejuvenated. We were supposed to go live with Smitty, but Smitty, he probably fell asleep. Fell asleep.
Yeah, like you said, the hours. Sometimes your body is just conked out. You be saying you want to do one thing, and your body is saying, "No, you're going to do this." So yeah, he's
Yes.
probably resting. Yeah.
So, even one of my friends asked me for a ride yesterday. I was like, "What
Okay.
time?" Nine-ish. I got you. I fell out.
Oh, wow.
I fell out. Like, oh,
Yeah, sometimes it be like that, man. I be up like 3 in the morning. You know what I mean?
that's dope to get up at that time. I love it. I love
Yeah, but
getting up early.
now my body is programmed to do it like it wasn't before. So now it's like programmed. I go to sleep early, wake up early, go to the park, work out. So it's like, now my body is on that type of time.
Yeah, I see you doing them pull-ups, yo. I see you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy getting back at it, at the age of like 47. It's different, but it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? That's the good part about it. It's a challenge. You're not gonna always get the form right and correct. Oh yeah, oh wow, okay, you on it. You on it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got one right here, my kitchen.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's
that's the bet.
important to work out, to stretch. All of that is important, and it's more important the older we get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. The older we get, right? Even the feet, yo, because my feet get sore and my
Hmm.
ankles are bothering me a whole lot more these days. So it's like I have to get some shoes that protect my ankle because
Okay.
my ankle is easily getting twisted and spraying, and my legs hurt. I'm definitely icing my feet too.
Right,
Oh,
right.
I'm trying to
And
make this swing, but
sometimes we gotta fall back on the sodium. You know what I mean?
sodium. What is sodium? What do you mean sodium? Like,
Sodium, it's like another word for like salt, but that's the stuff that's found, compounds that's found in food. Stuff like chips. Salty food, and a lot of times, what I mean, that's the effects that we can get from eating it or eating it too much. So we got like so when you get your food, you just look in the back of it and see like I was looking at something that I was purchasing the other day and it had like mad sodium in it and I was eating it for the longest, but I never knew because I never looked at it. Like look at I think a Pepsi got mad sodium, you know what I mean? So
oh, interesting. You got to pay attention to them things, right? I don't know. My body's not feeling meat lately, though. Meat is not. It's not messing with me. Like I could eat it, but it's doing
yeah.
something to my body, and I feel it. Like I feel it, yo. I feel
Mm,
it. I don't even mean to sound nasty or nothing like that, but it make my ass hurt.
right, right.
Yo,
Yo,
meat.
our body talks to us, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta be open to listen. It's the same way like we driving our car, right? And our car makes certain sounds or noises. That's our car talking to us. So it's like the same way our body talks to us. We just gotta listen and obey our body. You know what I mean? Or the spiritual aspect of ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right. I like food that makes my pores open up. Like you can feel it in your body.
Right, right, right.
You can feel it. Depending, like eating fish, some fruits.
Right, right. Because, food, I mean, it's supposed to be the medicine. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff that we eat. And like I was in a video with the brother and he had McDonald's, right? So I was telling him, I was like, yo, don't beat yourself up. Because he was like making himself seem like a bad dude. And I was like, yo, I was with my daughter and her mom's. I had 3 nuggets the other day, right? It's not going to kill you, but you don't want to like indulge every day all day because some people have Big Macs 3 times a day, bro. You know
Mm,
how much like come on, man. That's like because now it takes more time for your body to break that meat down. So your body three Big Macs a day, man. Your body is going to be breaking that down for the rest of your life. You know.
definitely, definitely. Yo, my family tend to feel some kind of way if I decide to fast. Like if I don't want to eat for a few days, it seems to bother
What they get
people.
worried? What they get worried or something?
I'm not sure exactly what they feel. Maybe I should ask, but it's like, yo, like I don't want to eat with them or something. Like, no, I just want to clean my body, especially the way this meat is making my body freaking fail, yo. It's crazy,
Right. Now you know what you
crazy.
probably gotta do, Kumba? You probably just gotta bring them like some information about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when our family members they're like worried about us, concerned about us, and they don't know certain things. So we just probably gotta bring them the positive aspects of fasting
Mm,
and how important it is, and let them know that we fast every night when we sleep. We fast anyway. So you know what I mean?
that is true. We are fasting while we sleep. That's why they call it breakfast, right? What can
That's
you eat though while you fasting? What can you eat or drink? What can you eat or drink while you're fasting?
I think you could drink a little bit of water, and I think you could brush your teeth. Something like just of course, not swallow the toothpaste, but it's something like brush your teeth, drink water. I think for some people, I think you might could eat like a piece of fruit, right? Like if it's a medical condition you have, because some people can't fast all day. Some people got to eat a little fruit, maybe drink some water, something like that, to sustain themselves. And with little kids, fasting that could be like, what I mean? So you got to be careful with the fasting also. We see, look at brother Jaheen, the singer Jaheen. Sometimes people take it a little bit too far. You know what I mean?
What do you mean they take it too far? Like what? Like having
Well,
nothing?
no, sometimes people starve themselves. Sometimes people are eating the wrong things that's not compatible with their body. They're not checking in with their primary doctor. They're just they're watching videos or they're just reading something and they're just taking it upon themselves to run with it. And just like with chicken, anything, you gotta wing yourself off of it. You can't just you cause shock to the body. Even your doctor
Mm,
tell you if you stop drinking alcohol, you might die. You know what I mean? So you need a trainer or you need somebody that's gonna like teach you these things a little bit. A good
or
source.
find the right formula that actually works.
Yes, absolutely. You're right.
I get it because I think I'm guilty of that. Like just trying to freestyle at it, like going nothing.
Right. You could
For a long time I thought you couldn't even have water, like nothing, nothing, nothing.
right. You could play with it a little bit. Like say for instance, if you got meat on your plate, right? Throw some raisins on your plate. Throw some raisins on your plate or some fruit. Mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up or be like, oh man, you feel bad today. You ate too much meat. Just switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with it.
Mm,
That's what
I
life is about. Life is about having fun and being comfortable. So
being healthy though. Being healthy is so important to me these
yeah.
days. Like there's some things I'm still working on, but it's coming along.
Oh yeah. You if you do it at your own pace, because a lot of people they want to watch this person, watch that person. Do it at your own pace, and trust me, it's gonna come in. Is so good, man. Just at your own pace. Do your push-ups nice and slow. Make sure you breathing good because that has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't speed.
Breathing.
A lot of people they speed because they just want to look good. They don't want to feel good. You understand what I mean?
Mm,
And the
that's
real health, like the people tell you, the real health is in the kitchen, man. 90% or 85% of your body is made in the kitchen, not in the gym. Because when you lifting weights, you just lift it. So you might be a little strong, but you ain't like building your body or building muscle. Just because you lift 1,000 weights don't make you strong. Don't make you like nothing. You know what I mean? You just lifting weights. You know what I mean?
right, right. My son is into it now too. My little boy, he wants to start working
Okay.
out and going to the gym with me. However, is he old enough? I'm like, yeah, he's good. But there's a
That's
saying: if you start lifting weights over your head, then you stay
yeah.
short. I
Oh,
don't
you're
know how
so
true that is. That was that was a myth. Is it a myth or is it real?
Mm.
If you know of, are you on? Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Okay.
Should be
No, but
about done.
that no, I was gonna say that's good. Lifting weights, exercising. You just stay at your own pace. Yoga is excellent. It's an excellent source. to get that built up trauma out of you, relax your muscles, put you in a relaxed state. All of that is good for your brain too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely. I dig it. Health is wealth these days. These days, gotta feel good in shape. Yo, let me put these out there too. I got them here.
Okay. Mm, okay. Congratulations. I know that makes you feel proud, man.
Yo, you have no idea, Kaz.
Yeah, wow. I'm
You
proud,
have
man.
no idea how.
Yeah,
Man,
salute.
his report card is all A's.
Wow, salute to your son, man, on that. Salute to your son, man. And that's the proof. You know what I mean? That you're doing a good job and you're doing what you got to do. That's the proof right there. You know what I mean?
Yep. Report card came in the mail
Mm. All right.
yesterday. Yesterday I can
Yesterday?
show this.
Wow.
I can see all A's. A's
Wow.
and B's.
Congratulations. I take my hat off to him, man.
Mm.
I take my
I
hat off
came
to him.
I, I came home in the house and I act like I was pissed. Like, yo, what kind of report card is this? What kind of report card is this? I said, what are you talking
Right.
about, Dad? I did great. I was like, nah, you did. Definitely did good. I'm so proud.
Right. And I know he was
Hey,
happy. That put a smile on his face. You know what I mean?
definitely, definitely. School's over now too, so trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with him. What we're gonna do this summer. He
Okay.
just turned. He just turned 12 too.
12. Okay. Wow. Okay. So
Okay.
you gonna let him like pick something out to do, or y'all gonna pick something together?
Just some activity. I know we're gonna be getting up like at 7:38 to go play ball.
Okay.
Like train him and get him better in basketball.
No doubt. No doubt.
You
Yeah,
want some
that's
water, brother Kyle?
I'm good. I got me some cola, some pineapple. No, what's this? Coconut cola or something.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. Now, but water, that's good. I
I
need me
can't.
some water,
I
especially if
can't
I'm
stand
outside.
coconut.
Huh?
I can't stand coconut.
Oh, coconut.
I don't,
Okay.
yeah, I don't like coconut.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
Too
need me
light.
some water if I go outside though, because it's baking up here, bro. It's like you go outside, you feel like somebody just threw a bucket of water on you, man. It's that
It
hot.
is. Right, right.
Like
It is. It got hot over here too. It got
wow.
hot over here too. That's why I got the headphones on because if I don't, then you can probably hear the AC in my background. I don't know if you can hear it now, but
Nah, I can't hear it.
good, good. So what's up? Talk to us, Kyle. What you got going on, man? You sent me a chart
Um.
of some fruits or something like that. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. Right here, just got me a salad. Got me a salad, and got me some Japanese barbecue sauce. Man, it's really good, really good. But I just been chilling, man. Just been chilling. Doing promotion like I do. What I did was I was talking to the brother APTV, right? You familiar with him?
Yeah, that's the bro, man. Much love to him. Kudos to him, yo. He be around. He still be
Right.
commenting, showing love. Much respect to him, yo. For real, for real, for real.
Right, right. Y'all can go over there and subscribe to him. Entrepreneur, brother been doing it for a minute, man. Very inspirational. So me and him were talking the other day, and I was like, yo, I got a plan, man, that I want to do, right? So what I want to do is, right, like you see how like we post things on social media, we put captions on it. So I just want to take it to the streets, and I want to put like positive captions on the sticker, and then just put them around town, with the Cash App and everything. People who want to donate and everything like that. So I'm gonna be just taking it to the streets a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Nice, nice. You always on the move, cuz. You always on the move. Always, always.
Yeah.
Always. Things are like it's that time of the year these days where it's like I gotta figure out what the schedule is gonna be because things are like all over the place. It's not no really consistent schedule anymore because there's a few changes. The boys out of school, having a
Right.
grandbaby, granddaughter, you want to be there for your
Oh
kids and
man.
whatnot. It's like, all
Yeah.
right,
Feeling.
I
Yeah. I
gotta
mean,
figure out the time management.
Right, right. As long as you give them your time and your energy and your love, then it's like I think you on time. You know what I mean? You doing the
Mm,
right thing. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah, focus on the development of the grandbaby and you're all right. Everything else is, you
And
know what I
being
mean?
there, right? And
Everything else.
kudos to her boyfriend too, because he's stepping up. I'm seeing
Yeah.
him become a man. Like
Oh
that
man.
is fire. Like that is real dope to see his progress and wanting to change,
Right. And when the
wanting
when
to
the
change.
when the boyfriends see that, the father is in the girlfriend's life or whatever, they kind of take it more serious too. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Instead
I
of a
feel
girl just having nobody, a lot of men might run all over the girl or feel like she ain't got nobody, so she needs me. So that's important that you're there for your baby girl and you're there for your family. That's important because it teaches people something also. People that's observing. You know what I mean?
right. I could tell he's like how can I say it, like antisocial kind of,
Okay.
or don't like new people, and I can relate. I'm like that myself, guys. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm very similar. Get a little uncomfortable when a lot of people come around and whatnot.
Yeah.
I embrace them with open arms. Yo, forget what
No, that's
everybody
good.
else might think of you. It's like, yo, I'm just trying to be there for my daughter and the grandbaby, and you if I need you. But
Right. No, no, that's good because you might could change him. You know what I'm saying? If he got like a certain narrative about the world or itself with the love and the display of love that you give and everything, people come around, man. So you like
hmm
family. You're family now, basically. You know what I mean?
definitely, that's exactly what I've been stressing to him. Like we got y'all, we got y'all. We're gonna love
Yeah.
y'all. Gonna
That
love
that's
y'all.
it.
Do your part.
Right. That's
Do your
important. I'm not with my son's mother or my daughter's mother, but I still treat them like family. You know what I'm saying? Still treat them like
respect.
family. Nothing ever changed. You know what I mean?
Respect. That is fire. That is really good. I don't know.
Right.
I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. And it's like
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much, cause like I love it.
Right. Right.
I love
No.
it. I love it.
No, that's good. We all got our own program, and I mean, you're doing well, man. You're doing great. You're doing with the kids in the community, your own, now your grand. So that's just more love for you to give, and for you to be loved, because now you have a new addition to the family that's going to love you, right? So that's what I mean. That's another source of love. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Definitely. They was hanging out here on my son's birthday. Came
Oh,
like
for real?
almost 11 o'clock at night. Him and his friends was here 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, it might be time to go home. I don't want to kick y'all out, but it might be about that time. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Right. That's like Martin, right? Martin used to say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here.
Mm,
Yo, but
kudos to
that
him.
that
So it's like,
he's doing the right thing. That's what's up. You know what I mean?
definitely. So for a while. Did I tell you about when he lost his glasses, Kyle? Did I tell you about that?
Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah, we was talking about it one morning because I was telling you my daughter loses her glasses too, and you was telling me right in the park. He lost in the park.
And that might have been the other time then too, because it was like a forest that looked dangerous, and I was like, no, 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 no. You
Okay.
cannot be hanging. You cannot be hanging out over here. I had to like squeeze through a gate, climb up a mountain. It looked very dangerous, cause
Wow. Well, I'm glad he didn't lose himself there. He only lost the glass.
that's exactly what I try to explain to him. Like people can never find you or your friends over here,
Right.
over here. Like nah, like
Yeah.
yo,
Just gotta
it's
be.
like the dangerous part of Platona Park. Just picture it like that, like deep in the cut. I can't even explain it. But I'm going. I'm seeing fucking beer bottles. I'm seeing
Oh wow. Oh, so
crack.
yeah, it's probably like some foul activity around that
Ex-
area.
right, right. I didn't even know the place existed, and I've lived over here for 25, 30 years.
Yeah,
I
these
never
kids.
was like, yo,
Yeah, these kids be knowing, man. They be knowing.
yo, nah, 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 nah. Do that. And one of his older friends, I had to tell him, "You the oldest one," so I'm kind of upset with you. You know, like this isn't
Right.
cool. Like it's not even about you. What if somebody else get hurt? Like if you fall and roll down the hill, you could really die or really get hurt. That's how bad it is. That's how dangerous it was. But then he's already 12 and 13. I'm like, yo, I was doing crazy things too.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Um,
I remember it was the spike gate around my way, right? And me and my friends, we used to play tag, and we used to climb over the spike gate. Now, like I haven't been in that neighborhood in a minute, but the last time I passed it, I looked at the gate, and I was like, "Yo, we was crazy, man. We was crazy for even doing what we was doing. We was just jumping over the gate, man. It was spikes. We could have killed ourselves so many times, man."
yeah, when I was a kid, I had to be like 7, 8 years old in the Bronx. It was a burnt building, but we was playing on the roof, and
Okay.
the roof was like burnt up too. But one of our friends fell through the roof, fell through the hole. Like
Oh wow.
he didn't he didn't get seriously hurt, but he got hurt
Okay.
enough, and we all got in trouble. This was in
Yeah, you probably got some
Prospect,
scratches and bruises, right?
Prospect and 187th Street in the Bronx. Definitely was hurt,
Okay.
and we all got our butts with. It was like a building and a store connected, but it was abandoned. You remember all the fires that happened in the
Yeah.
Bronx and whatnot.
Yo,
The
I
roof
gotta
was
take a
so
video. I gotta take a video of the concourse and all of that now for you, man, because you haven't been over here in a minute, right? But yo, Jerome, the concourse, man, it's looking like downtown Manhattan, man.
right, different, right?
Mm.
Real different. That's what where I live right now too. They building a lot of new things, yo, a lot of new things, and it's looking different too. And the stores and places that have been open for 50, 60 years, they selling their businesses.
Mm.
Like, oh, they just tore down the mall and they making a whole new one, and they doing it so fast, cars. I can't even.
Yeah, no, you're not lying. They
So
was like
fast.
it's like they building these spots in one day. Some spots I'd be like, yo, when did they build this? But I gotta remember they be having like that board around it. So sometimes you don't see it like while it's developing, and then they take that board off and then you just see. Well, yeah, they building a lot, man. It makes you curious to say what's it gonna be like in another 50 years. You know what I mean?
Right. Definitely. Definitely. I'm glad they got a BJ's coming because the gas there is like the cheapest in the world.
Okay, wow.
The BJ's, and I got a BJ's card myself. That's like a Costco's. You familiar with that? With BJ's or Costco's?
Yeah, I got a BJ's card. Definitely come in handy. I got like the one like the $20 one. They had it on sale, so I snatched it up.
Mm.
And it comes in handy. I go to BJ's and I get like my granola bars, stuff like that. My oatmeal, 2 oatmeals. You know what I mean?
Kaj, you can see the chat by any chance or not?
Um, Let me check. Let me check.
I can't see it. I've been trying to see if I can see it, but I can't see it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, well, it says chat with everyone in the studio, but it doesn't show me. It doesn't show me. So I hope I don't know.
Oh, maybe right here.
Maybe the comments are off. I'm not sure.
Oh, I
Can you
can't
check
hear
on
it.
your other phone to see if we're on, or see if the comments? Maybe the comments are off.
No, they on. I see. Actually, behind the bar just commented, man. Salute to him.
Okay. Salute to
That's
behind
the
the bar,
last.
man.
That's the last comment. I see. How long you been familiar with behind the bar?
Me myself, maybe like 3 years now. I'll say maybe longer than I can't remember, but I'm thinking maybe like 3 years.
That's a short time. I feel for me it's been longer since he was messing with Queen's Flip. I feel like he was doing that. Damn, what is it? What's that show that they had on Queen's Flip show?
I think I remember. I think I remember.
The Callers, the Callers, the Callers.
Hmm.
But the thing is, though, right?
Right.
His name is Milk the Main Man, or
Oh,
Main the Milk. Right.
that's what I think I remember that more. Yeah.
So I didn't know that him and BDB was the same person till about 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow. Yeah,
I
that's
did
good.
not know.
Yeah, that's good
The thing on
branding.
it, yo, I like his content is dope. Sometimes it's fuckery and shit whatnot, but it's very entertaining. He takes
Right.
his content thing to a whole different level. Like I feel like he's definitely underrated or underappreciated,
Mm-hmm.
but he's definitely can create some good content.
No, no, absolutely. You got a lot of drive, a lot of good content. Sometimes we're just like in the wrong sections of YouTube, or we just need better promotion. And that's it. You know what I mean? Some of us just need better promotion. But no, he has a good show. He has a good show, and people seem to love it. So, you know what I mean? And he gets out there and he's doing his thing. I think I seen something pop up on my screen the other day.
It's not just turn on the camera and go. It's like he be having everything set up. Like
Right, right, right.
files and shit. I saw him and actually this is what I was thinking. I was like, yo, he was in my chat the other day. So I'm like, is this guy because he'll keep shit on deck. He'll you say the wrong shit, he'll have that shit on file for like 3 or 4 years till he need it. Like it's like shopping for content, shopping for content. Nah, but
Yeah.
I respect the dude, his grind, his hustle, the family thing and whatnot. Like kudos to him. Seriously, one of my favorite ones to watch in our sector.
Yeah, remember before I was telling you, I think that brother, what's it, King Troll, a lot of these other brothers, I think that they're like the media aspect of certain sectors, right? And I could just listen to one of their shows and know what's going on with even out with even without going to everybody's page or just knowing everyone, right? And I think that was like a talent that a lot of them had. I don't know if they knew it or not. And imagine if they would have all got together and did like a publication, a magazine or something. Like I was seeing that type of stuff for them dudes because they put in a lot of work to really know all of that stuff. Sonny Blanco also to know all of that. That's a lot of work, bro.
I have not seen him around in a while. So he's still making content because I'm not getting nothing from him.
Yeah, I think YouTube has been doing some weird stuff because like I be getting some people's videos and they say new, but then the video will say like 4 days old or something like that. So I don't know. But I seen Sonny around. I think I seen him around last week. Um but yeah, them brothers have great talent, and they would be even greater if they could put their skills together. I know some like if they was to do a show together, giving a report on the sector and dropping some wisdom, I think it'll go. You know what I mean? Some of them, I believe, could have good chemistry together. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the drive, like you said, behind the bar. I like Just Talk. I mean, the brothers is good.
But I love them. I like them. They really, even Jamel Saladin and Ten Toes have been doing some new skits, and they
Yeah.
hitting, they hitting. Like it's really good, really good. Like
Right. Sometimes
have you?
that's all you gotta do is just switch it up. Sometimes all you gotta do is switch it up, right? And sometimes go with the flow. When I say go with the flow, I don't mean just do with whatever, but sometimes, religious the power that you don't have. Just let it go. Sometimes you just gotta switch it up and see what happens. And they got a great show. It's a lot of comedy with it, but it's making people laugh at the same time. You know what I mean?
It makes you feel like an older New York, bro. It makes it feel like a 90s, early 2000, like two people in a corner just chopping it up, whatnot. It's like, I hate that. I hate the fact that some content creators I watch don't get along with each other or always shooting at each other. Like it's fun and
Right.
games, but to a point. You know what I mean? To a point. Like
I've,
I don't
I've,
want
I've,
nothing to get serious.
No, no, I feel you because I was just saying to myself, right? I was laying down and I was watching some YouTube clips, and I was like, yo, I think this person would do great content with this person, right? And I was saying, like, how long do you hold on to a grudge against somebody you don't know? And then it's crazy because then a video popped up with somebody talking about, yo, they had smoke with this person for like 3 years on the tube, and they don't know each other. They live in different states. And I'm like, yo, if we could learn to drop our pettiness, we would get so much farther. You understand?
Definitely. Way farther. But you know how it is. Everybody want to have the biggest thing in the room or the biggest ego or want to be the priority. Like
Right.
I don't know. I'm not on YouTube. Like I wouldn't consider myself a content creator. Like I just come up here, I'm just chopping it up with cars.
Right. That's
Just
it.
just
Simple.
just, just chopping it up.
Because sometimes we try to do too much as humans. We try to do too much, and like you said, we just chopping it up. Just having a good time. There's no strain. We're not putting on no front, no fluff. You know what I mean? It's just kicking it, and that's genuine. I think people like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because today you got all the trick lights and all the, everybody's being fake. People coming up here, with a vegetarian dish and they're straight meat eaters, stuff like that, because they see now I can get paid just fooling the people now. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah. Shout out.
definitely.
I think we were talking about him last scheme. But once the brother seen that he could come up here, right? Once he's seen that people only come to his page when it seems like he's doing bad, he learned how to use it. You know what I mean? Not saying it's good, but he learned how to use that tactic. You know what I mean?
Take advantage of it, right? Take advantage of it.
Right. If
And
I could put
he's go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry. If I could put up a post on Facebook or YouTube saying, "Yo, I'm backed up in rent, and the marshal's about to come," and next thing you know, I get 1,000 people on my page. I'm gonna do it again soon. You know what I mean?
Repeat it, right?
Yeah,
That's what people do. That's what people do. Yo,
yeah,
this video went crazy. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. It's like,
right. But when I say
I
I
don't
got
want. I'm scared. I'm scared of the attention. I don't want the attention. Cause like I don't
right,
want to see a thousand people in my comments. Like yo, it's gonna be a thousand people. 980 of them are just here to be nosy and see what's going on and try
right.
to use some against you in the future or something like that. Like
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
overwhelming. You got like 5,000 people, even 500 people in your chat. It's really overwhelming unless you're teaching or you got something to offer. But to
And
have all those
supporters
people,
too, like real support. People actually donating, contributing to the show. That's
right?
dope. But a thousand people now.
No,
Even Mikey B, and Smitty been doing some work together too, and I'm digging it. Yo, I'm
yeah, some great topics, some great topics. And
yo,
because remember, I used to always tell you, I used to always tell him too, but I used to be like, yo, I think you should do some shows with Mikey B. Remember, I used to, yo, I think you
uh-huh.
should do some more shows with Mikey B because I seen the chemistry and it's like, it's believable because they came from that lifestyle and where they at today. So I think more people would listen to them two together. I think they make good chemistry.
I dig it. Right, definitely, definitely great content.
Yeah.
Definitely, they sometimes they joking, sometimes they serious.
Right.
But yo, some people be like bugging out though, and like I don't know. I have the thing with trolls, man. I can't do it. I'm scared of it. I don't want no smoke. I'm out of here. Like you got it. I'm good. Like
Yeah, I was Googling that, right? Because, I was like often getting these little stupid trolls, right? So I go to their page and they say like 2 subscribers or whatever. They've been on for like 5 years. So I was Googling it, doing some research, and it actually said that the computer got its own bots, the internet got its own bots, websites got their own bots, and they got good bots and bad bots. And it's supposed to like keep the conversation going or something. So if I'm working out, and the dude says, "Yo, your form is sloppy. Get your form up." And then I reply, and then it keeps going. I guess they do it like that. So, because I was just wondering, I was like, "Yo, it's strange because sometimes these trolls just come out of nowhere." But yeah, you think
heavy, heavy, heavy in attendance, right? Like
but it's all
heavy
how you
attendance.
respond. I think it's all how you respond. It was something that it was saying. It's all how you respond to them. They got what's that, the abuse thing and all that. They got people watching, and if you call somebody fat, ugly, then they strike, stuff like that. So I just replied back to them, told the brother, I said,
Uh,
thank you for your advice. You know what I mean? Thank you for your
uh,
advice, man.
uh, are you familiar with the police auditing videos, channels and
Um,
whatnot? Like they
no,
audit police officers. They video recording cops or crazy encounters, cops being racist and grimy and whatnot.
I think I came across maybe like 2 channels like that, but I'm not sure if it's the one you're speaking of.
No, just in general. I'm not speaking of none specific.
Okay, yeah, I
So,
came across like 2 of them.
so tell me
Yeah.
what you think. Tell me what you think it is now, because that sector has become very very popular, like
Okay.
exposing police corruption, government corruption. and whatnot. But now they're making channels where it's fake and they got actors, but they're like the police officer will be excessively racist, but it's fake. It's not real. Some people
Okay.
don't notice. Some people don't notice that they're fake and actors. It's almost like the pranksters. The prank videos. A lot of
Right.
times it be staged already, so it takes away from the actual real prankers. What's your
So I
thought on
think,
people making the content to I don't know because it's still something to learn off of it, but like they
well, it's
mimicking it, but it's fake.
well, I guess you can learn because it's basically like a social experiment. I guess they're doing like a social experiment. It's just showing you, how the world is and how things work and how social media works. So yeah, you definitely be able to learn something from it, but it's nothing like the real deal. You know what I mean? But you'll be able to learn from it. You know what I mean?
It's like I picked up on this fast. I was hearing a cop. His vocabulary cards was so crazy. I was like, hold
Wow.
on, this can't be real. This can't be real. I'm going on. I'm checking. I'm looking into it. Then sure enough, ends up being that the channel is fake. Like all the videos are in the same area or the same office or
Satire. It's
right,
like satire.
right.
Yeah, I seen one video where the cop was telling this black man that his cane was a weapon. He said, "Put down the
Mm,
weapon." Put down the weapon, and the dude is like, "Yo, this is my cane. I can't walk without it." And he was like, "Yo, calling for backup." I think that was fake too, one of the fake ones. But that type of stuff do go down. You know what I mean? In real
it
life.
definitely it does. It does. It does. But if you support the channel, assuming that the content is real, isn't that like deceiving?
Say it again.
Like if you supporting the channel, people really supporting the channel, donating and whatnot, aren't you deceiving the people though? Because
Yeah, yeah.
people
I
really think that
would.
it's real, but it's not. It's
No,
not
I would
real.
respect it. I would respect it more if they put it in the description box. This is satire, social experiment to see people's reactions. Put it in the comment section. I mean, put it in the description and maybe put it at the end of your videos. Like, this is fake. Don't worry. But some people get alarmed by stuff, man. Some people will get really worried, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. It's like, cause I can't even explain to you how crazy it is. So the dude is like, the cop was like, you got to be up to no good. You black and you wear Air Jordans. I know you're up to no good. It's like, yo,
Oh man.
what you don't belong in this neighborhood. You're black. This is white neighborhood. You don't belong. I'm like, no, no way that this cop is saying this on podcast. No way. Like, so then when people figure out that they uploading fake content, it's like they just build a whole nother channel and start over. And you pick up on it too. I was like, what? This thing was just a flight attendant on one video. Now she's a dentist assistant in another video. I was like, oh man.
All they gotta do is keep it real. They might get more support. You know what I mean? By keeping it real.
Wow, that's I'm glad you said that. That is very, very true. That is that is true. Like for educational purposes, so to speak.
Exactly. You just hit it on the head because a lot of times when people feel like they've been tricked or they've been taken advantage of, sometimes they feel like so. Sometimes people will leave and be like, "Yo, I'm out of here." You know?
Right. Even AIs are making channels now. I feel like the whole channel is an AI, like
Yo,
making content.
they,
They're
they have a,
responsive content.
yeah, they have a Chinese AI female. I can't remember the name. Maybe somebody in the chat might remember the name. Over a million, I think over a million subscribers or something like that. And it's a AI page, a straight AI page. So a lot of these, just like the trolls, it's a page, but it's AI. So a lot of these pages is ran by AI, especially the celebrity gossip pages and all of that is AI, right? And somebody's getting paid off of it. So yeah, a lot of people are using AI for different things, man.
Mm. Beneficial. It could be good and it could be bad. I like real content, informative content, even
Right.
funny content, shit that make you laugh. Like people be making me laugh sometimes too. Real funny.
Right. I was watching Dave Chappelle the other day and I think comedy is so important because it puts you in a good mood. It helps you produce those neurotransmitters like serotonin and stuff like that. So watching comedy, with the family is really good. You know what I mean?
Definitely. People need a humor. People take life so serious. You gotta joke
Right.
around. You gotta joke around every once in a while.
Right, and be in the moment. I was reading a book last night, and the author was talking about living in the moment. Right, how many of us take the time to live in the moment? Right, and she's not talking about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because so many of us live. We live in the future, we live in the past, but how many of us take the time to live in the moment? You know what I mean, and really enjoy this life that we're living. You know what I mean?
But how do we do that, Cos? Elaborate how we can learn to live in the moment.
Good,
Because you're
no,
absolutely right.
excellent question. And when you live in the moment, you pay attention to what's going on right then and there around you. You're not paying attention to the past mistakes and killing yourself over past mistakes, past relationships, and then you're not thinking about too much in the future, like what if this, that. You're living in the moment, so you're getting a better understanding of what's going on with you because you're living in the moment right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So many people are spaced out thinking about getting home, thinking about what they're going to do when they get home. Got to cook, not too many people are living in the moment. So it's not too many people that's actually enjoying life. You know what I'm saying?
No, because we either traumatized of what happened in the past or worried about the uncertainty in the future. That
Right.
it doesn't allow us. Like and I
Right.
have my moments too. Like sometimes
Yeah.
things in the past come back to me, and
Hmm.
for a minute or two, I'm going through it. I'm in my feelings or whatever, like just thinking about something. But it's like no, for me. I take it as I needed that moment there to remind myself to get back in the moment, to get back into the moment.
I like that. I like that. And see, that's what I was saying before. It's the way you handle things, right? The way we handle things. So it's the way you handle it, right? Like some people might take it as a punishment, but it's actually an eye opener. You understand what I mean? Some people, because we was taught to take things so personal, right? Someone, oh, he took my girl. How can someone take something from you that you never owned in the first place? So you actually is tricking yourself. You creating this
Mm.
false narrative in your head. You don't own the woman. You understand what I'm saying? And if you really loved her, you'll let her just be free. You know, make somebody else happy if that's your real objective. But a lot of people, they say one thing out their mouth and they don't really mean it. You know, people just talk to talk. And that goes for a lot of us. We've been programmed to say things, to be nice to people, to get our way, to manipulate. I mean, we're just
Mm.
programmed to be that way. It's not that we're bad people. We was just programmed to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that's in the hood, right? I got a whole bunch of friends that's super sensitive. They're super sensitive because they grew up in the hood, gunshot, people trying to rob you, breaking your window. That creates that, that trauma. And now you're super sensitive over everything. So you think everything is gonna go wrong in your life. But what about if you thought everything was gonna go right? You have that power. Why you keep saying, "Oh, this is
Oh,
gonna go this that"? Why are you even thinking like that? So we've been programmed to think that way. So if you have a person that's been using drugs, drinking, smoking, doing crimes, being other than themselves for 30 years, you know what it's gonna be like when they get 40? They're gonna feel like they're 10 years old over again. You know what I mean?
mm. Say that again.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like you're 10 years old again because you no longer living this life, this narrative that you created in your head that's not you. Everybody knows it's not you. Even your family, they're like, yo, it's not you, Johnny. What are you doing? This is not you. You're the only one who thinks you're that. You're not that. You know what I mean? We got to come back
Right.
to reality. We got to come back to reality. So I don't mind people laughing at me. That's a part of it too, coming back to reality. You know what I'm saying? Somebody laugh, I'll be like, yo, I probably would have laughed too. I don't know. So how can I get mad at them? You know what I mean?
Definitely, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta
Definitely,
get back
bro.
to reality, man. Do the things that we love to do. Do the things that you enjoy to do. And I know we don't enjoy tearing each other down. We don't enjoy it. I see some people that's good people online that got caught up in that thing, and they didn't. I know they didn't. I know they was going through it. You can look at them and tell. So you know what I mean. We just gotta have fun, man. Just have fun. Get your money online. Do what you do. Do what you love, man. Put smiles on people's faces, man.
Hmm. Right. Yo, when you meditating and breathing, is that being in the moment?
Oh, yo, definitely, definitely. Definitely being there in the moment because you're observing your body, you know, the communication that your body is giving you. You're downloading all of that. You're actually slowing down your thoughts. You understand what I mean? And when you close your eyes, that's when you really go in. You go into self. You understand? Because we're so distracted by everything, right? Like as soon as you go outside, you're bombarded with like three different cars playing music, somebody walking down the block. That's a lot for the human brain. We don't realize it because we
Right.
all our life, but that's a lot for the human brain. So sometimes you need that quiet time and solitude, and you need that, bro. You need it so bad sometimes to pick that spot in the crib where you go and just meditate on your thoughts, and you know what I mean.
I'm glad you said that. I can show you an example right now too.
Mm-hmm.
This is outside.
All right.
You see how quiet it is?
Yes, sir.
It,
Yes,
it don't
sir.
sound. It don't sound like New York City, right?
Nah, definitely, man. That's the beauty of being out there. I remember when I went to my homegirl's house in VA, I slept for like 2 days. For like 2 whole days. I was so relaxed, and you know what I mean? I ain't had no beeping, no horns, no
Right.
nothing.
Motorcycles
Right.
drilling, trains going by, buses going
Mhm.
by. Like, ooh, it's different. Trees everywhere.
Wow. Yeah. Trees is
Ah,
definitely for our health, you know what I mean?
I love it. I love it, cause
Nah, wow. That's what's up, man. I gotta
you
come
come out
down
here,
there.
you can come out here and meditate, yo.
Yeah, that's what I said. I gotta come out there, man. It's funny. This is a good book too for anybody that's watching or for yourself, right? You see it? You see it?
I can't see it.
Okay, it's called "The Miracle of Meditation," and
Miracle.
good joint. I was just reading it too before we got on, and yeah, once we get older, man, once we get about 60, 50, 60, and we look back and realize we wasted so many years of our lives, trying to live our lives based on the opinions of others or what they think of us. Man, we were like, wow, this is why so many people are motivated after a certain time because we realize how much time we wasted. So we're
Right.
motivated to, you know what I mean?
Definitely. And you start thinking about the time you wasted too, though. That could mess up your frequency and energy too. It's like forget the spilled milk.
Right.
Be productive today, today, today,
Right, because you
today.
realize you like 50 years old. You say, what? I got about maybe 30 more summers. If that, well, I'm 45, so I figure I got about 40 more years. Hopefully, 40 more years. You know what I mean?
At what you said, 45?
Yeah, no, I think I'm 47. Man. I keep getting them. I
He
was
said,
born
I
in.
think. He said, I think. That's crazy. Me too, Cos. Me too. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Uh,
I was born in 78. Right, I was born in 78. So I'm 47. Right.
mm.
I think I'm 47, but you
All
start
right.
realizing, yo, the clock is ticking, and it motivates you to, because you got grandkids, like you said, grandkids, children, and you want the best for them, and you see how your interaction, means so much to them. You know what I'm saying? You can either make them or break them. You know what I mean? So
Huh.
it's just life is motivating, man. It should be
Definitely.
motivating.
Be grateful though. Be grateful of the things we have and not mad at the things we don't want. Like,
Right, because you're going to attract it to you by thinking about the stuff that you don't have. You're going to continually attract that to you, and then wondering why it keep happening to you because you're thinking about it all day.
yo,
Just
and people
drop
be
the
like, I
thought.
hear you, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. No, listen to me. Don't hear
Mm-hmm.
me. Listen to me. Don't
Right.
hear me.
Mm. Right.
Don't
Because
hear me. Somebody told me a different one too. It's like, no, don't see things. And they said something else. And I'm trying to remember what it was.
okay, because we're basically in control, right? We're in control, but we give away so much of our power, right? That's just like if I'm sitting in the bed, and we was talking about this, and I say I want to get up, but I'm thinking about it for the next half an hour. Then I wasted so much time when all I had to do was just get up. You know what I'm
And just
saying?
do it. Just
If
do it.
somebody said they had $300 outside for me, I'll get up with no problem. So that's how you can see it's a mental thing. The only thing that's holding people back is their own mental. Nobody else ever
For
hurts
sure.
you in life. Nobody does anything to you. It's all in your mind. You create the storyline and you run with it, right? Because when you think about these things all day and your body and your mind has that connection, you're gonna
Mm.
prove this to you. Like you can create something false about yourself in your head, but you're gonna prove this that it's correct to yourself. You understand?
Say that. Elaborate on that though. You could
Like,
you
like
could
say,
prove.
like say for instance, right? If someone is calling you, we've seen it online, right, with the trolling. Someone's calling you a bum, calling you this or that, right? Now, if you're replaying that in your head over and over, then you're gonna become that because now it's encoded in your DNA. Because now you're like, I'm a bum, I'm this, I'm that. We have seen it online. I seen online a particular YouTuber, right? One was like, you drunk, you this, you that. Next thing you know, the person comes up with like 3 different bottles on their podcast. So that's how it begins. You understand what I'm saying? Now, someone
Mm,
said something about you, you play it back in your head, and now you play it out for the world to see. So this is how people are always tricked to doing things. If you know psychology and you know how to control a person's mind, you got them, bro. And that's what's happening to a lot of citizens and stuff. You people think this of certain people that's not true because Hollywood and the media has created the narrative. If I can control your mind, I can get you to do anything in the world for me. You know what I'm saying?
right. And there's something that has control over all of us. Something. There's
Mm-hmm.
something that is very few people are under that control. I can't explain it. You know what I mean though. But like something
Right.
has a stronghold on 98% of us. And we don't even recognize it. Like something has.
Say,
It
say
could be
that one
like
more.
getting up and needing a coffee. The coffee has a stronghold on you. Can't live life without doing drugs. Drugs have a stronghold on you. Need
Right.
pussy every day. Pussy got a stronghold on you. Like,
No, yeah, that's just like the Muslim brothers would say that we all have a vice. You know what I'm saying? We all have a vice or something that we're trying to overcome. Like I heard the brother Sharif Bey saying that he has vices. One of his vices is that he might eat things that he's not supposed to eat, that he shouldn't eat. But that's a part of just being honest with ourselves. That's how we get better, by being honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
right, with yourself too. That's the important thing. Be honest with yourself because we got a habit of lying to people. But you
Mm,
can lie to you can lie to us, but you can't lie to the universe. Like the universe knows. Like you could pretend to be this 100% good person to us,
mm.
but the universe knows this.
Right, right.
The universe knows.
And that's why the learning is in the doing. You know, when you do and you interact, like you might not think that, I can't do yoga, I can't do this, like until you try it, and that's when you learn. Like I could read all the books I want, but I'm gonna learn some tips and some things. But you really learn by interacting. You understand what I mean?
Oh,
By doing.
just
And I'm talking about just pick up something that you don't think you can do. That's how you challenge yourself. Like something that you
something
think
difficult.
right, something
Do
different.
something you don't want to do. Do something you don't want to do. Do something
Right. You challenge
uncomfortable.
yourself. You say, yo, I'm gonna give myself a month. I'm gonna play tennis for a month. I'm just gonna take up a tennis class, a little $400 or something. I'm gonna spend on taking a tennis class, and that's it. You don't gotta be the best tennis player in the world, but it's just a different experience. You get around different people, you learn different things. You know what I'm saying?
All right. That's the thing right there, though. We don't like to get out of our comfort zone.
Mm,
We don't even like to talk to people we're not used to talking to. Like they talk too good for me. I can't talk. Bougie is what we
mm.
call it. Bougie. Too bougie. Like nah.
Right. Right. And it's deep you said that because I was reading a book and the author had quoted, he said, you will never be able to live your life until you get out of your comfort zone. And I was like, wow,
Hmm.
that's kind of deep.
Break those patterns. Break those curses and whatnot. Like these
Right.
crazy stuck in our own ways. Like we're our biggest enemy or our biggest enemy. Like
Right.
YouTube, even YouTube had a stronghold on me for a little bit. It's like, oh shit, I've been on YouTube for hours. Let me get off this for a minute. Yo, let me put this
Yeah.
shit down.
Because a lot of times we'll paint a picture in our head of what we hate, right? And especially if that image looks like yourself, you're gonna hate yourself, and you're gonna hate anybody that looks like you. Or you're gonna, sometimes it's a neighborhood thing, but usually that hate is something that a person has for themselves deep down inside that they don't quite understand, right? Because, like I was saying before, our body and our mind has a connection, right? We might feel something in our body first and don't understand it, and we might act it out instead of just meditating on our thoughts, thinking about it, and dropping the thought and accepting it, because that's what it's about, right? Things happen to us in life, but we don't want to accept it. The acceptance part is the first step, accepting it. Yo, I lost. Yo, she left me, whatever the case may be. Just accept it and move on. But without the acceptance, you're going to be thinking about it for the rest of your life, dwelling on it, and that's not
Learning.
healthy.
It's a learning. It's a learning. It's a learning. It's an opportunity to learn something. Like it's not
Yeah.
even that something. I was just about to say that. Like everything has to be like in a negative connotation with us. Like if it's
Mm.
raining outside, if it's raining outside, oh damn it, it sucks.
That's
It's
true.
freaking rain.
That's
It's
true.
raining.
That's
Yo,
true.
look at what's good outside. Oh,
Uh,
you see a nice car driving
mm.
by. Instead of seeing how nice the car, you looking for one thing wrong with the car, like trying to find the something
Right.
wrong instead of appreciate how good it looks. Like
Right. Or you
everything
can
is
I'll jack homie. I'll jack homie. Instead of congratulating the brother, man, you want to jack him.
right, or learn how to get it, learn how to do it.
Mm.
Like
You know how to get it.
wow,
Yeah. Like, wow. Yeah, like you said, that learn how to get it and teach people too, because it's good when people can learn from you, right? Like I told mad people about the flip joint. Me and my man APTV, he said, Dad, man, you always sharing information, always putting people on. Yo, I give you the connect because
right.
yo,
It's
we
on
all
you to take advantage of it. It's on you to take advantage of it.
right. We all trying to win, and this is how, because you might be able to pass some information down to somebody that could take it to where you can't take it, and you teach somebody something, and the student is supposed to be better than the teacher. That's where the proof that you're a good teacher at is your student is more swifter than you, but it's the ego. A lot of times we get caught up in our ego. And we say, Dad, man, this is gonna take away from my shine. This is gonna take away from my light, whatever. When no, it's going to make you shine even more.
I've been told that before too. Like I help come up with that idea and let somebody run with it. Like and then be told, damn, that's something you should have kept to yourself. That's something you should have did for yourself. It's like no, I enjoy giving it out. Like if I can, some things are not for me, but because it's not for me doesn't mean it can't be for you. You might like it more than I do or want more out of it than I do. But here you go. Like I love sharing that information. I love getting information too. I just don't like
Mhm.
getting information for people that don't got really anything going on or to show for
Okay.
their
Yeah.
telling me how to be better when your life and my life are completely different. Like I don't get it. Like it's like getting advice from a single person telling me how to be a better husband. It's not gonna work.
You know what it is? A lot of times, those people are dealing with control, right? You got a lot of people who come online and they want to control people, right? They want to control where you spend your money, control where you go at in the chat. They want to control whose platform you on, and because they don't have any control of their own life, so they want to control other people's lives. And that's dealing with the ego. It makes us feel bigger than life, or it just makes us, you know what I mean? When we don't have no control over ourselves. This is why when people get control over themselves, they stop trying to control others. You understand what I'm saying? That's why, everybody teaches go into self, man. Go into solitude, get yourself right, and you'll see your whole world change right in front of you. Everything is going to change. Once you get yourself right and you start being yourself, your true self, not the mask that we put on for people, or what I'm talking
Mm.
about, our true self. What phone calls are gonna stop, all types of stuff. Watch. And it's gonna you're gonna at first you're gonna be confused like what's happening, but after a while you're gonna be like, wow, I'm glad that this happened. You know what I mean?
Definitely, I could so relate to and understand too.
Yeah.
I
You
like really.
go from saying why me to why not me. Because the
Mm,
people that go through the most The people that been through the most in life, it's like sometimes the most spiritual people, right? When you look at them, and Will Smith was just talking about this. When you look at them, you don't know, right? You think that they're perfect. You think they got it all together. They know everything. But no, those are the people that's going through the most, or they've been through the most. And just like with Nori, right? People making fun of how Nori looks, but that's the after effects of him getting all that poison and stuff out of his body. So we're gonna go through transformations in life. We just have to be ready and prepared for them.
right? That part. But people too, sometimes people can tell you, try to convince you that you need to be better and you need to be different, but
Mhm.
they don't know what you were or what you was years ago.
Right,
So they don't see that change. And even though
right,
it's your journey, your mission to become better every day, like become find a way to be better, find a way to learn every day. But you can't tell me I'm living wrong if you don't know what I've come from, what I've done, the accomplishments
right. Or
I've
even what I'm
done,
going
like
through now. Or even what I'm going through now.
mhm. Just in general. It's like, yeah.
Right. So yeah,
I was just having a conversation with somebody this morning at the store, and he was talking the good one, but it's like you're talking. This is why I can't listen to you. I hear you, but I can't listen because I don't know. You're not in the best place right now. It's like giving me advice, but you out here asking for change. I'm giving you $5. What you mean? Like you trying
right,
to tell me how to become a millionaire? You out here asking me for some
right.
change?
Yeah, a lot of times people would try to trick themselves, right? That no, I know exactly what you mean. I was on walking down, what's that, like Melrose the other day, right? So I seen this dude that I knew and he was with his homeboy, right? So once he said my name, I guess he automatically was like, oh, he's Muslim. So the dude said Assalamu alaikum, but he's drinking a 40-ounce of beer. You know what I mean?
Mm,
I'm like,
exactly.
yo, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But yeah, sometimes people try to trick themselves or even try to trick us because if they can get us to believe them, then they feel like what they're doing is right when it's not right. Just because you trick people into believing it's not right. You know what I mean? So they try to trick us and try to trick themselves, and that gives them the motivation. But once people put them on the spot or block them or something, they kind of lose that. You know what I mean?
Manipulators manipulate, and we deal with that so much, especially on social media. People that manipulate so well, and I be feeling bad for people that are gullible and fall for it. You know what I mean?
Now I know what you mean, bro.
Like they just it's
And
don't
yeah,
come on and say, yo, I'm quitting YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube. You got a half million subscribers. You complaining that you can't afford life. You're gonna quit YouTube. Sounds like you want your fans to follow you, support you, send you some money.
man.
Like yo,
No,
and then you see the repetitive cycle over and over, like every 3, 4, 5 months. It's like yo, it's like,
no, me and
I fell for it the first time. I'm not gonna fall for it again. Like
me and the brother APTV, we was talking about this. I think yesterday or the other day, right? And it's because right, and it goes back to like we was talking about the sense of being accepted, right? So people will get online and they tell you I'm leaving, I'm out of here, boom, 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 and then they know that the cash apps start coming through, the super chats, and people are begging you not to leave because you become a part of their entertainment. Right? It's not that they like you, but they like, laughing at you, whatever the case may be, they're gonna convince you not to stop, right? So, like I was saying with the scheme team, right? People learn. If I can come online and say I'm leaving every 6 months and run it up more than I do on the average, then your body learns to do this. You understand? Like a child learns how to manipulate their parent after a while. You know what to do. You know mommy's gonna knock out at 4 o'clock. She had a hard day. You can run through the house. They know these things. Oh, let me get mommy something to drink, rock her to sleep, get her comfortable. So, and then too, it's a sense of being accepted. And anytime you lie to a person, you fear something. It's something you fear. So you might fear not being accepted. So let me lie to them. You know what I mean?
to me, lie to them, like obviously lie, like not telling the truth, but trying to figure out what kind of lie you mean though. Lie.
No,
Give me an example.
let me lie to them and tell them that I'm leaving YouTube so they can send me cash apps and beg me to stay. And you know what I mean? And I know that I'm not going anywhere. So let me just lie to them and let me do the same thing another 8 months from now. You know what I mean?
Mm, right, right.
And people fall for it. People fall for it.
Like, yo, guy got on a $20,000 watch. He begging for help. Yo, there's really people in the chat like really struggling. There's really people that are struggling to take care of their kids and families these days. So you can't be taking advantage of people like that, especially when you have that huge significant following, yo. Like that's a lot of
Right.
people you could take advantage of, yo.
Yeah,
A
that
lot of people.
the money, the money and the different circles that these people become accustomed to is what makes a lot of them flip, right? Because you get around a whole different crowd of people, and now you're trying to basically you're trying to raise to their expectations or what you're trying to adapt to their expectations. Whatever they think of you or whatever you think they should think of you, you're trying to perform it. So once these people get around these people, that's why if you notice a lot of the old school rappers or the down to earth rappers, they stay with their original circle. You know what I mean?
Definitely. That's the people's right. That's how it should be too. New people try to attach onto you when you got good
Right.
stuff going on, but when you fall off, they're not even around.
No, no. And we talk about that too. We got to create boundaries, right? People got to draw boundaries. And in the beginning, some people might be a little aggy and not quite understand it. But as time goes on, if they're your true friend, they're going to be happy you created those boundaries because sometimes they might be impulsive or sometimes they might need it. But when you understand it, you say, "Wow, okay, that's a real good friend. That's a true friend." You know what I mean? But somebody who doesn't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you at all. Because people who cross your boundaries is basically saying, I don't care what you guys say. When you talk, they talk over you. It's just they don't respect you. They don't respect you.
I feel that too. I know stay away. If they make me feel some kind of way, I'm just gonna stay away. And I could
No,
be wrong, but if I start to feel any kind of way, it's like nah.
protecting
I might
yourself.
let it. I might let it slide the first couple times, but I'm not. It's like okay, I picked up on it. This isn't
Right.
cool.
Hmm.
But it's like you got to repeat yourself over and over. What you say? That means you're not listening to me. What you mean?
Right. And you know what? I could still love you. I could still have love for you, but your behavior is telling me something, and it's up to me to listen. If I make plans with a female 3 times and she stands me up or something happens, then I got to go about this a different way. I'm just gonna stop making plans with you. You know what I mean? We just gonna go out one day. We just like so. You know what I mean?
Right.
Behavior. People's behaviors tell us everything we need to know, but we ignore the red flags. If a person tells you something 1 time, 2 times, that's who they are. It's just you choosing to ignore that that's who the person is.
Mm.
Yeah. People show you. And I remember a Muslim brother told me this years ago, and didn't really catch what he was saying, but he told me, he said, brother, people show you who they are, man. He said, they show you their behavior. You, a
Let them
person, if
talk. Let them talk. Let them talk long enough. They'll tell you too. They'll tell you if you let them
right,
talk long enough.
right. If a person love you, if they care about you, you don't have to trick a person. You don't have to pull their arm to do anything for you in life or whatever. Show you love. If they love you, they're gonna let you know because when you love somebody, it's about loving yourself, of course, and loving the person more so than you worried about them loving you because it's just a natural thing. It's automatic. But people who selfish, you gotta love them in order for them to love you. And I was just talking to
Uh,
my daughter about that the other day. I'm gonna love my daughter regardless. It doesn't matter. She could be the dumbest girl in class. I'm gonna still love her. She could do anything in the world. I'm gonna still love her because the love is natural. That's just like with her mom's, my son's mother. I still love them. The love ain't go nowhere. So people lie to him. Oh, I hate her. I did. No, you don't. No, you don't. If that's the case, you never really loved them in the first place.
okay. You don't even love yourself. Honestly, you
Mm,
don't even really love yourself. And
right.
stressing
Right.
how much you love somebody else. Like really love yourself. You can't love somebody else without truly loving yourself. You could care. You care about someone else.
Mm,
You could, but you're really not. If you're not loving yourself, if you don't care about yourself, taking
right.
yourself, making yourself better,
Better person.
Come,
You know,
it's an
the
act. It's not a word. It's an action. It's not a word. It's an action. Love is an action.
right. It's an action thing. And you know what? Like we said, a lot of that goes into control, right? A person think, hey, if I can get this woman to love me, then all my problems is gonna go away. And that's not true because actually more problems might come. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people are using love as like some secret remedy when it's not that because people get caught up in the difference between a relationship and love. It's different. A relationship and love is two different things. You could love a person and not be in a relationship with them, and be in a relationship with someone and not love them. It's two different things. So everybody you get into a relationship with, it's like you don't have to give yourself to them, and that's what happens because people don't love themselves, so they look for that acceptance everywhere else, whether it's in fashion, whether it's in jewelry, whether it's in human, whether it's in because they don't love they feel they're trying to fill that void. You know what I mean?
Respect. 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 That is true. Mm.
Yeah.
Thanks for chopping it up, man. This was dope. This was dope, guys. We've been on almost hour and a half.
Yeah, anytime, brother. Anytime you hit me up, you
I
know
got
how
the
we
stream
do.
yard. I don't know why YouTube don't let me go live together. So I had to do the stream yard shit. It came out better though.
Definitely, definitely. Thanks for having me, man.
Hmm. My
Speak to the chat.
I can't even see the chat. I felt bad. I was trying to figure that out while we were on live. Like I could only
All
see one comment at a time,
right, well,
and
they can
maybe
leave
not
their
even not
they can leave their
maybe not all of it. But I'm gonna figure this out. I'm definitely gonna figure this out.
okay. No, I was gonna say they
Um,
can leave a comment in the chat and we'll respond back or whatever.
and it's summertime too. Maybe we could link up this summer too, Kyle. Do something. Have you come out here
Absolutely.
some fire
Yeah,
stuff.
keep me posted. Keep me posted. Let me
Uh,
know. I'm with that.
Definitely, Kyle. Love, bro. Be good. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for your time, bro.
Yes. Peace and
Great,
love.
great, Bill. Peace and
All
love.
right. Thank you, brother. Peace.
That was fun. Good talk. Good talk. Sorry to the chat. I couldn't trying to figure out how I could see the chat. Let me see. Nope, not there. But yeah, thank y'all for tapping in, checking us out. Y'all stay good and blessed. Catch y'all on the next one.